Hello. My name is Kristen. I want to chat through pumping at the Beyonce concert. Actually, this summer there have been so many just concerts and stadium events that have been going on, and I am 2 months postpartum, and I just said I'm going. Mama is going out, okay? This is my second baby. And I was just like, you know what? I don't want to miss the events, especially Beyonce. You hear me? Was not missing my girl. So this is my experience of pumping at the Beyonce concert. I also was blessed to be able to go to the JillScott concert literally the 2 days after I went to the JillScott concert. You hear me? And then I recently went to a Soldier Field Family Fest and brought my toddler with me. So that is 3 events, 2 at Soldier Field in Chicago and 1 at the Chicago Theater. And like I said, I'm a lactating mom right now. It's production continuously. The factory is open day and night. I wanted a way where I can still pump and have milk for my baby, even though I was going out. So because of that, I got a wearable pump, and so the wearable pump I chose was the Willow pump. Now you don't have to choose the Willow pump. You can look at other pumps. I looked at the Mommy Cozy, I looked at the LV, and what else did I look at? A Willow product called the Willow Go. So I looked at all 3 of those just because of what I wanted to do with the pump, and that was, I have a little one, so I wanted to be able to move, not have to worry about spilling, leaks, all that. I said, let me just go ahead and get something that was hospital grade and durable. And so for that reason, I chose the Willow 3.0. And not that the others aren't, durable. It's just after reading, comments, listening to reviews, and just doing my overall research on it. That is what I felt worked best for me. So verdict is still out because they're still, so new, but I do have another video now that I've been using them for, some time about just my overall feelings with them outside of using them for, events. The events that I initially, wanted to use them for. So pumping at the Beyonce concert. Number 1, Beyonce was everything. I want to go again. It was just such a beautiful, beautiful concert experience. Thank you, Beyonce, and all the team, the dancers, the musicians, the stage crew, all of the people that just put on that beautiful concert and made that happen. It was just inspiring. I felt just lifted up after I went, and that just speaks volume to just our sister, our girl Beyonce. She really reached us at that tour and was so personable and humble, and it was so much, and it meant so much to me. Girls to the floor. Back to this pumping experience. So I was ready for your girl. You hear me? First, I would say number 1 thing is to get a durable concert bag. So I had this concert bag that I'll be referencing some of the items that I chose to put in there. They were a little bit different from going to see, the concert, the Beyonce concert, versus like a Soldier Field event with my baby. So I'll kind of show you how that differed a little bit. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay. First advice I would give is number 1, look at the Soldier Field website. Okay, when you're on the website, you want to see what is acceptable to bring and what is not acceptable. I want you to know that these Willow pumps, they're hospital grade pumps, so they're considered a medical device. My husband was so wonderful and awesome, and he looked it up for me beforehand, and he's like, baby, you good. So I knew that I can get in with the pump. Now, sometimes there are special gates that you have to go to get your medical device checked in. Thank you, Social Field, because I was like, I'll just check it in at the gate that I was in, because I guess it was far and I would have had to walk a long way to get there. Also, I went to the concert with like a group of family members. We had so much fun before the concert, so shout out to all of my family members and my loved ones that were able to come and hang out and, you know, kiki, have a good time before the concert. And I took an Uber there. On the way to the Uber, I was kind of like just, you know, making sure I had everything together in my bag that was easily accessible. So my number 2 tip would just be make sure everything is kind of reachable that you want in your bag. You kind of know where you placed it, so you're not like trying to juggle, open a bag and be like, where did I put the this and this? Even though it's see-through, stuff can still, you know, get in the bottom of there and not be as easily reached. So have your hand sanitizer kind of like to the top, and then, you know, work your way down with, you know, things that you need. This bag is nice. You can get on Amazon. It has like this little front pocket here. So the front pocket I would use to keep, like, you know, the hand sanitizer and like a lip gloss, or, you know, things that you're gonna be reaching for frequently. The hand sanitizer stuff, I put that, you know, in the middle piece. And then I also put the pump in the front here too. Believe it or not, both of the Willow pumps can be put in here. And if y'all know, if y'all have this Willow is kind of big. So that's the size of it. You see? So, and this thing got a little weight to it. I did not know that it had a little weight to it like that. So it got a little weight to it. But still good suction. Once again, I'm racing against baby waking up. So I gotta be a little quick with it. So once I sat down, Beyonce came on about 8:45 and we got there about 7:15-ish. This is the first time I was on time for anything. Look, I was there, okay? And what we did, we got like our food, we found our seats, kind of got situated. It was really nice because the people that were in front and next to us, like, they weren't there yet. We sat in the second level seats in like the second row, y'all. So it was really nice to like be able to see, you know, so well but still be elevated. So honestly, that was one of the best seats that I've been in Soldier Field. Super nice. Oh, and it was covered because it rained. Y'all know Chicago weather is crazy. I probably started pumping around like 7:50, 8 o'clock, because I just didn't want it to be too early in the night or too far into the night. And also in Chicago, it started to get dark around that time. It was like kind of dusk. And so I wanted to have some light so I could see what I was doing. So that would be, I forgot count of what number I'm on. I think I'm on tip 3. But don't wait too late so that it's dark and you're having to use the flashlight and you're trying to hold your pump and figure out and clean and do. It's too much, girl. It's too much. So do that. Also, thank goodness for my sister, who is she's also cute and pregnant, but she was also at the concert, so she, you know, helped me lending a hand when I needed, because juggling all the stuff on your lap, it got to be a little bit of a lot. So if you have somebody that can help you, number 4, and just hold, you know, a quick sum, if they hold the wipes and you're cleaning or putting it in, helpful. Next, I would say go to any of the counters and get you a bag of, or a cup of ice. It's gonna be expensive, girl, because the stadiums, they tax. And I guess at least at Soldier Field, it was like if you wanted to have a cup of ice, you were paying basically like the price of an alcoholic beverage. So just imagine that. Insane. So I think it ran somewhere between like $15 and $20. Honestly, my brother, who was so sweet, he went and got me a cup of ice, and he was like, I'm not even gonna tell you how much that cup of ice cost. So another tip, okay? recommend bringing in a plastic bag and maybe like 2 or 3 of those Ziploc plastic bags. So we are here, anxiously waiting for Beyonce. Excited. Let me show you the audio. Good thing and why another reason why I chose these willows is because you can pump directly into the bag. So these bags came in super handy. So around us, I was sitting here setting up my little willow on my lap, putting the plastic bag in properly. I just slammed it in here, but I have another video again where, you know, it kind of talks through the willow, or you can just go online. They have really great videos about how to assemble this specific willow with the bags. So once I got it in there, I did just like a quick clean with these Medela wipes. They're sanitizing wipes. And so you can wipe the surface of your pump with this. They're great for use immediately before pumping. You can just rinse it with water and then wipe it down. Or if you don't have access to water, because, you know, I was in the stadiums and in the concert venues that have, you know, access to water right where I was at, you can just wipe it down, and then you have 10 minutes. You wait 10 minutes and air dry it, and you're good to go. And you can, you know, go ahead and pump. Again, this was really nice with these plastic bags. I pumped right into it. I used the bag, the plastic Ziploc bag that I had, and then I put that inside of the cup that I had in the stadium, and then I put another bag, just cover it on top of it, and that's where it sat in the little tray holder in front of me during the whole Beyonce concert. Okay, so my milk was on ice during the concert. You hear me? Got my pumping done. Preservation. And I enjoyed my time, y'all. Just again with sanitizing, making sure everything is clean. This is for your hand sanding. Get your little hand sanding, girl. Pop that in there. Also, I was a little hungry, so I was able to kind of like sneak in a little snack. But I still ate too when I got to the stadium, and I ate before I left. My husband was so sweet. He made us a little concert snack while we all vibed out. And yeah, so I was pretty much good to go. And by the time Beyonce started, about 8:45, you know, I was done pumping, had already cleaned up, and had everything on ice and was just chilling. When it got time to go, oh my God, y'all, leaving that concert venue is tough. It's probably gonna be like an hour, at least for me, to be able to get to a point where I could get a ride to get home. You hear me? So I pumped or started to get that process of pumping together once I got in the car. Shout out to my god sis and my god bro for picking us up and taking us back to the house after the concert. Start pumping when you get in the car too, because just the time frame. I was gone pretty much from about like 6:30, 12:30 at night. So from that window, and I tried to pump right before I left for the concert. So I pumped probably at like 5:45, literally like right before I was exiting the door. It wasn't like, you know, a long session. It was maybe like one of them 15-minute sessions. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Let's move on. So I did that twice. Like I said, I did that for Beyonce's Field concert. I went to go see JillScott at the Chicago Theater. I bought the same thing as well. And actually at the Chicago Theater, you don't have to bring a plastic, like the see-through bag like this. You can bring like your purse. So I just bought a bigger purse and I put all of the stuff in there, and I did pretty much the same exact thing with pumping into the bags. Now, one thing about these bags, y'all, these bags are expensive. So this is not how I've been using my Willow of late. I've been using the containers. I have feedback about the container usage. It just is what it is. But these bags do come in handy when you're out and about or going through things like this. But otherwise, they are too expensive. They are expensive. So I would say, you know, use them sparingly for when you really, you know, need them in instances such as this. Those are pretty much my tips for us. Now, when you're bringing your toddler, going to like some family fun thing like I did at Soldier Field, I packed a little bit differently. So my bag has some little baby underwear in here. It had another snack in here. I was able to like put, you know, your money, cards, all that, you know, that's a given, right, in your bag. I had some wipes, some baby wipes that I put in there too, and just did the same process, you know, over again before the bears started their practice. You know, I started pumping, and then had those bags on ice. So I would say good experience while being out. I made it back home. I had milk when I came back in. Little baby was up. And yeah, it was good. So if you have any more questions or thoughts about pumping while you're like at a venue or, you know, having some type of concert experience, leave those tips down for the rest of us mamas, because like I said, the factory, it doesn't close. Just because we go out, the factory doesn't close. And this was one of my first times, you know, really going out for an extended amount of time without baby. And I was super happy to see my little man once I came back home, and I know you will be too. And the fact that you could bring your milk back home, you feed baby while you're gone, shout out to us, right? All right, well, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you took the time and spent it with me, and catch you later. Y'all stay blessed, and remember, you that girl.